YouTube. So I was going through my feed looking at some videos, and we have from the Black Conservative YouTube channel, this guy is talking about a prankster. A prankster, not a wankster, a prankster. And pretty much, I'm sure you've heard of it, these idiots go out in public and they try to make content on other people's misery. They will try to prank you. They will do stupid things to you to get you on film. They'll try to get you to overreact, and they'll film you and put it up on their YouTube channel. And that's how these people eat, I guess. That's their idea of having a job to sustain themselves. So yeah, there's been a ton of these people. There was a guy that... Oh, I forget the exact details, but he spilled a bunch of food on a train. It was like a giant bowl of cereal with like 2 gallons of milk in it, and he spilled it all over the damn train and sat there and laughed about it. And somebody's got to clean that shit up, right? Right? These pranksters, they don't clean up after themselves. Well, it can go horribly wrong when you're pranking people. This isn't the first time that we're hearing about somebody getting hurt while doing these stupid pranks. So the reason we're covering this is because I've kind of been going through the USCCA membership and talking about different situations where they're actually going to cover you or not, right? And I think this is a prime example of what happened to this guy and the criminal charges that he got. This should be interesting to anybody that ever goes to the mall, especially to anybody that ever goes to the mall and actually carries a concealed weapon for their own protection, for their family's protection. If you think that anything's going to happen inside of a mall and you do something about it, I hope you have your own lawyer on retainer, because I don't think USCCA would help you at all. Let's see what charges he got. They're going to talk about it.
Threat to Collie, specifically pointing to Cook's size relative to Collie and the fact that Cook wasn't speaking and kept following him, and that Cook had an expressionless face.
So this guy just walks up to you and starts playing some kind of obnoxious sound clip or something over and over again and starts following you. I could totally see where somebody would take it the wrong way.
Jury originally told the judge they were deadlocked. Then they came back with the verdict a short time later when they handed down that verdict yesterday. What was the jury thinking in the room? What changed their mind?
Let's find
I
out.
have the one juror's perspective. We'll have that at 6:30 as we continue our coverage. Jim, Jacqueline.
Oh, did
All
I
right,
miss
David.
it?
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. Now, this is the prankster
There he is, trying to look fly in his hospital photo like, I did nothing wrong. I tried to prank somebody and they indicted me.
the name of Tanner Cook, who runs the Classified Goons
Tanner,
YouTube channel.
idiot.
This is him in the hospital.
If you're a classified goon, unclassify your ass and stop being a pretend goon on YouTube.
He plans on continuing to do his YouTube pranks. Okay. Which again.
Oh, this dumbass probably hopes he's more famous for this. I'm gonna continue doing it. What an idiot.
Is a travesty. And, you know, there's no wonder why, because his father did not seem to have much sense. Okay. He should have told.
His father is sitting here asking, well, why, where was the imminent threat? Instead of, like, cussing your kid out and being like, look, you're a dumbass. Did you see what happened? Guess what could happen last time? Next time. Bleh, last time. Look what happened last time. Guess what could happen next time? Stop this shit. There's no way my children would be acting like this.
His son, look, you need to stop doing these pranks. Look what happened to you. You almost lost your life. You're lucky to be alive. You need to stop doing these pranks.
Get your ass beat.
Maybe you should find something else to do, something actually productive to society if you want to earn a living.
Look at this loser, proud of himself in a hospital bed, throwing up them deuces. Bro.
Right? I think that's what a good father would say to his son that basically got some...
So pretty much... We'll just talk about the charges real quick and why I'm actually making this video. I think I skipped too far ahead in the video. I wasn't going to make you guys watch the whole thing. The important thing to remember here is this happened inside of a mall. This dude kept following him. He felt threatened. He pulled out his piece and shot this dude in the mall. Now, they have dropped the criminal charges against, you know, the guy with the gun. Almost all of them. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. They could have, it was like criminal discharge and something else. They dropped those charges, but he still discharged a firearm in a public building. So he ate that charge, right? So even though it's been declared this is self-defense, this guy, you know, he's not going to be charged with the actual shooting of the person, but you're going to get charged for firing a gun in a mall, which, for those of you that didn't know, that's a criminal act. So if you have USCCA and you discharge your gun in a mall, even if they drop the murder charge, even if they drop the manslaughter charge, even if they drop whatever, you're still going to get charged for discharging a firearm in a mall, which means USCCA will drop you. There's just, so like if you're a USCCA member and you see somebody massacring a mall, somebody, you know, goes in there with ill intent, and you can see that you have a potential, you know, really bad situation with some kind of crazy mall shooter, you better just run, dude. Do not pull your piece out. Do not fire back if you don't have an attorney. If you are using USCCA, because even if it is self-defense, even if you are saving a bunch of people, you're still going to get charged with firing a firearm inside of a public building. So you're still going to eat that charge. Now, I'm sure the guy that went through this, that shot this idiot, he's looking at it like, okay, that is a minor charge considering everything that I could have been charged with. And yeah, I'll go to jail for a week and I'll do my, you know, 6 months of probation, whatever it is, and my life's not completely ruined. Awesome. In this case, that is the case. And I'm sure the guy just feels thankful that he didn't get some kind of attempted murder charge or manslaughter charge because this idiot lived, right? But the fact of the matter is, if you got any sort of insurance and you think it's going to work for you in a bad situation, not in a mall. Not in a mall, because just like I was saying in my other videos, criminal charges and these bad situations go hand in hand. Even if you do everything absolutely right and they acquit you of, you know, manslaughtering somebody, you're still going to pick up those lesser charges along the way where, like, okay, you're off the hook for killing an idiot because, you know, your life was threatened. It is self-defense. But there's these other two charges that are technically criminal. You shot a firearm in a public mall. USCCA will cut off your benefits right there. As soon as they hit discovery in the trial and they get all the facts and they're like, yes, he was at the mall when this happened, cut his policy. Call that lawyer and tell him to take his ass back home. We're not paying for it. So that is just something for everybody to keep in mind. If you have some sort of self-defense insurance, you might want to know where and when it's actually going to help you. It's been really, really hard for me to find cases where USCCA will really help you and they will back you and support you, because it almost has to be like a perfect storm, right? Like you have to get charged for the shooting without getting charged for anything else in the process. So you'd have to shoot the perpetrator in the perfect place where you can't catch a charge for being inside of a building or being in the town square or anywhere. I mean, pretty much you'd have to shoot the bad guy out in the middle of the freaking desert, in which case, would anyone even really need to know? I don't know. So crazy little story. Honestly, I hope the guy that got acquitted on these charges, I hope he learns from this too, because personally, I'm just going to say it right here, I don't think this was handled properly. I don't think this dude should have been shot. I think he should have just been pistol whipped. And no, I'm joking, obviously. Nobody should ever be pistol whipped. You should never pull your pistol out just to slap somebody with it. This guy just needed his ass beat. right? He just needed to get punched in the face a few times. And unfortunately, can you even really do that, right? If this other guy would have jacked him in the face a couple times, he would have just caught an assault charge and he would be eating that charge right now. I hate to say it, but I mean, if this idiot sitting in a hospital bed actually learned something from this, this may have been an educational experience for him, but it doesn't look like it because he's sitting there in a hospital bed with his stupid face, throwing the deuces, thinking he's cool. And cool. I'm going to get more clout because I got shot. Cool. This is just a photo opportunity for him. His dad should be ashamed of him, and the mom should too. This is just pathetic. This is stupid behavior. And the idea that it would get rewarded really, really pisses me off. I mean, this is just stupid. Don't support people like this. Just don't. You guys already know this dude's Goon Squad channel, whatever the hell it is. He's out there up to no good, right? And eventually, people are going to get tired of your stupid pranks. They're not going to be watching your stupid channel. And you're going to feel the need to do something more and more extreme in order to get your $1,200 a month from YouTube or whatever it is, however much money these people get when they have like 100,000 subscribers. Ooh. It's just a damn shame. So that's my opinion on it. Pranksters need to get the fuck out of the way. Y'all need to stop with that bullshit. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. If you agree, I don't know, leave me a comment, let me know. Like and sub if you want to support my work. Later, everybody. Have an awesome day. And make sure you know what you're actually insured for and what you're not. Lawyer on retainer all day. In my opinion, that's the way to go. Later, everybody.